I hope we're doing okay. Me, I can't complain, don't do no good. I looked up them ordinances and stuff, and I've got the cops. I've got them good. That shit don't apply to me. And I was right. This is a residential, commercial residential street. They share it. The beginning block they share. It is both residential and commercial. The first block is commercial, and the rest of the street is residential. Just like I tried to educate them cops. But, you know, but at least the one admitted that he didn't know what he was talking about when it come to law. The other one, he said he knew different and that I was wrong. And, yeah, nope, I was right. Good thing he didn't go in and be a lawyer. Of course, you don't have to be very educated to be a lawyer, just a good liar. And you'll go far in that field. Hope everybody's okay today. Me, I'm parked like 2 streets over. Yeah. And it's 30 feet across the street. 10, 10, and 10. 10 on each side for a vehicle and 10 foot down the center. So what the hell was he talking about? What's up, Frankie? Michelle? Cheers. I'm literally approximately 2 blocks down from where I was yesterday. And watch them say I can't park here. Bullshit. And I'm going to have this other trip ticket dismissed. You can bet on that. What the heck? There's something in my beard. Now what the heck that was? Oh no, I made the mistake of bragging about how good they were and shit in a city council meeting. And then they want to come and show their ass. That one was a real smart ass too. That's okay, I can beat them in court with this ticket. I'm not worried about it. I done read the laws and everything and I'm totally right. I am totally right. They are ignorant of the law. There's more than 10 feet in front of me, 10 feet behind me, and 10 feet between the edge of my vehicle and the other side across. So they're the ones that want to be stupid and show the world they're stupid. That's kind of like my trolls. But I'm at 26 in Seneca. I was going to say, if that truck wasn't there, you could probably see where I was parked down there. See the gas station? I'm only 2 blocks over. Literally. See what the hell they got to say about this. This is the same size street and everything. Same exact size street. I can't wait to measure the ones downtown and shit that I've been parking at. And they looked up commercial vehicle, I think it was. Either commercial or something like that. It's not me. It's not what I am. And there is something about 2 hours, but it's not in a residential. Or it's not in a commercial. But see where that driveway is beyond that pole? Right where that truck is? That's where it really turns residential. This up here, my friends, is commercial. And they can't get around that. Just ignorance of the law. And it's pretty bad shame when the cops think they know the laws and will be ignorant about it. Yo, Will, Eddie, what's up? I've already had a couple people stop by today. It's rained like hell most of the night and part of the morning, and you can see with all the clouds there that it's not done with us. So it's not cold, but it's not hot neither. We're hunkered down inside, waiting on people to come by if they like. I thought I'd let y'all know where I'm at in case one of the idiots want to call the cops again. I want to make sure they know where I'm at. Oh, look at that. There's a semi. Had no problem getting around me, going to the intersection, or nothing. Look at that. See that? Good driver. Good driver. Boom. That's how you drive. I'm blocking water. I'm doing what? I don't even impede traffic. But hell, I get blamed for lots of things. I just don't roll over. That's all. I fight it. Oh. So, 8 people and 5 likes. Thank you for double tapping the screen. I appreciate that. Appreciate the people that follow and double tap the screen and comment and watch it and all. Thank you so much. Every little bit you do helps. It really does. That's why I leave the trolls up to the moderators. Because me, I don't care what they say. Most of it I ignore anyway. But it's funny as hell when the moderators bitch slap them. Hey, Mr. Greg. Thank you, Eddie. Whew. All them cops did was make themselves look like dicks and like they enjoyed violating someone's rights. Actually, it looked like some little blonde said, oh, help me. And 2 sergeants come to her rescue. How you doing?
Doing pretty good. I'm just scanning this.
Yeah, just scan that QR there and that'll put you right on the petition, my friend.
Beautiful, beautiful. Is it okay if I get a picture?
Oh, you get all the pictures you like?
Hell yeah.
Hell, you want to get one of me? I'll step out. I'm not shy.
Hell yeah.
Are you shy?
Nope.
Say hello to YouTube.
Hey, YouTube. Hell yeah. You live right now?
Yeah, with YouTube. I do a noon and a 7 p.m.
Oh.
And on TikTok, I do 420 live.
Really?
You type in my name, FOURTWENTYJIM, and the number 2.
Here, you want to type it?
No, FOURTWENTY.
Oh.
And JIM.
And JIM.
420 Jim and the number 2. And that should, hey, look at that. I don't say 420 Jim 2, make sure it's the right one. Or does it? Go and see if I'm live right now. See, I have a 420 Jim and a 420 Jim 2.
Live right now. There we go.
There you go.
Beautiful. All righty, man.
Hey, thank you, my friend. Make sure you sign that. Let everybody know to sign it. We're losing the battle.
Hey.
They're yanking shit out of the smoke shops and stuff. And of course, always see your local guy.
Mm-hmm.
But they're trying to close down and get rid of the vapes and everything.
Really? Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna have all my buddies sign it.
Please
We
do.
are definitely 420 friendly.
Thank you. I'll be here today and tomorrow probably.
Okay.
Thank you. Well, I'm getting attention, and that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Even on this gloomy day, I'm getting attention. Oh, I got my breast cancer awareness bracelet today. Yeah, I had to go cash a money order that was sent to me. And they asked me if I wanted to donate my change. And it's 2 cents, and I'm like, sure, of course. and I had to throw another dollar with it, you know. Heck. So I said, here, throw another dollar with that, so I don't look too bad. Now, if everybody would support the green. Hey, if you haven't signed the petition, make sure you have, please, because no one belongs in jail for weed, and we need it federally legal, ASAP. Oh, let me show you something. This is so stupid. I got a visibility restriction on that. You know what that is? That is a city hall meeting done in a city hall, Wichita City Hall meeting, and they put a restriction on it. Isn't that just the Chinese being a little bit too stupid? You can't go to a city hall meeting and address city hall without violating a damn app in China? Yeah, that app needs to go. Bunch of Chinese bullshit there on TikTok, if you ask me. I hate the app, but a lot of y'all like it and want me to be on there. But other than that, China can kiss my, that's totally stupid. How does a scene from a city hall meeting, and some of y'all seen it, some of you haven't, if it's like 2 minutes, and how does that violate to where they won't put it out where people can see it? Isn't that stupid, or is that just me? I think that's stupid. But what I was fixing to say is you need to go to Google. You need to search 420 Gem. Oh, I'm offline. And I don't have my hotspot on, so never mind. But that's what you need to do. I was going to show you the website and how easy it was, but I'm not online right now, and I don't want to heat up the phone at all. Oh, yeah, they took the video down at first. Told me it violated their drug policies and this, that, and the other. And I had them do the review, and they put it back up, but then they hit it with the restriction that they won't show it on the For You page or nothing. And why the hell? That's the city hall meeting, open to the public. It's on YouTube. What the hell you mean it's not allowed on this stupid Chinese app? Wow, 144. Went up 4 today. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, I've got a hotspot, but it like heats up my phone. And then it wants to, I have to charge it. And I don't like leaving it on. And I hadn't turned it on. I don't plan on being on here super long to, it's up and getting up higher and higher each day, which I like. So I don't have to keep looking at it, But I don't understand the dumbness of them idiots running TikTok. It needs to go. And why put the video back up if you're going to restrict who you're going to show it to? Now, I can understand 18 and over, but not, take it out of the FYP feed, not recommended for videos. Well, I looked up the Wichita city codes and stuff, and everything I find, I'm 100% in the right about yesterday's encounter with the blonde. And the more I think about it, she got her feelings hurt, and two sergeants come to the little blonde's rescue and trampled on my rights just to let the little blonde feel powerful and good about herself. That's the way I see it. But heck, I wished I had the hotspot up. You could pull it up, Frankie, or whatever, if you wanted to. I can tell you the penal code if somebody wanted to look it up. I looked it up, and I'm not in violation of that code at all. Was not in violation of that code at all. See, that's why I like the ticket. You can look up exactly what penal code they write you under and all. Well, I know that one was a bit of a smartass, I think. Did any of y'all watch that? Did that one act like he was an arrogant smartass? I mean, I know the brother there was being arrogant and all, and taunting him with his vape pen and all. But when he asked him for his badge number and ID, and he made a smartass remark to him, "What's your badge number and ID?" I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. He was a smartass for us, I think. Oh, I know I'm in a commercial zone. I looked up the definition, and just like I said, commercial and housing can be, and they share, they share everything, but it's not the parking they share. Dick with ears. Oh, I treated him the way he treated me. You know, he wanted to be arrogant and all that shit to me. Just like when I said I fly this flag for the good officers, and he said thank you, and I said I wasn't talking about you. And that other time when he said something, I told him bad cop, no donut. Yeah, for me to say that to you, yeah, you're a bad cop. Remember the other two here, right here in Wichita? I wouldn't tell them, you know, they were borderline. Yeah, no, those three bad cops, they didn't give a shit about my rights or nothing. All three of them, bad cop, no donuts. Oh, yeah, he kept laughing and smiling like he was, you know, arrogant, an arrogant little prick. He was trying to be arrogant and all. And to me, it wasn't very becoming. That's okay. Tuesday, I'll go down there and I'll put a complaint in all three of their jackets. No, I don't do a lot, but you know what? If enough people go down there and complain when they get them cops eventually will be fired or whatever. But if nobody does it or starts or whatever and shows people, I guess, you know, screw that. I hate being lied to. Like that one cop telling me I couldn't park in front of an electrical box. Y'all witnessed on live a cop lying to me a few times. Ain't no different what they did here yesterday. Except these idiots gave me a ticket. Protecting their baby blonde. That's all I can see or think. And that's just wrong. What are they willing to do to protect that young lady if something happens, whatever, you know, that could change a person's life, you know? This right here is just a parking thing, but my God, what could they do or get away with if it's something really, really serious? I mean, they were there to protect her just like that and find some stupid reason to harass. I mean, they weren't there for me, my rights, my nothing. They were there for her, period. 2 sergeants. Not one, but 2. And one just an arrogant son of a bitch. Yo, Big Mike. I seen where the trolls said they liked my last encounter with the officers. I'm glad they did. I hope they make something of it too. I'm real proud of it. Damn, how they do that? Oh yeah, that's him with his smirky smile and all that. He was just trying to get me upset and stuff. I wouldn't play in this game. Just like I don't play in the trolls games no more. Uh, oh no, no, the cops are allowed to lie to you. But if you tell a cop a lie, it's against the law. You're absolutely right. But I had a judge tell me something when I was 16 that stuck with me. And had a cop not told me to ask the judge the question, I would have never knew. But whatever, the judge said, well, why don't you just ask the judge that, or whatever it was. I don't remember what happened precise. All I remember was that judge looking at me and saying, Mr. Stevens, do you know who's so ignorant in the law? And I honestly thought he was going to say me. I honestly thought that. He said, a cop. And I about fell over. Like, wow, what do you mean? He said they go do a little police training and they think they know all the laws and they drag all this bullshit into my court and they don't do nothing and it's here for us to sort out. And I've always, since then, and it's the exact truth, man. The one cop was truthful at least. Not the arrogant sergeant, but the other sergeant. The one who just wanted to blatantly violate my rights. At least I got to give him credit for admitting that he don't know the law. He upholds it. And see, there's no shame in that. The shame is these idiots that say that they know the law when they don't know it. Like I asked that cop, well, why didn't you become a lawyer? I mean, a lawyer gets a lot more money and don't have to dodge bullets and stuff. You know what I mean? If you knew law, why the hell are you being a cop? Just to harass people and take their rights away or whatnot? I mean, see, I didn't understand when he said that he knew law. Staying stoned. Me, I'm just doing the same. It's a bad weather day. Uh-oh, that might have excited the trolls. Uh-oh, I didn't mean that. Yeah, bad weather day. But I got me a little deep dish Little Caesars pizza. Oh, we've had a lot of rain last night, and it's still coming. Definitely. We had it all. Yeah, we had some good old, from like, I don't know, midnight, 1 o'clock, all morning to about 5 o'clock. It was pretty well storms, and I mean some downpours. I was laying back there and just seeing the water just like a stream off the windows, you know. I'm like, damn, I'm glad I'm not out in that. Man, cheers. Good morning. Oh, you warned Will? Hi. Hi, babies. Hi. Hi. They did say they were going to go after my friends. Look. Looky there. Looky there. I know you don't know what you're looking at, but that's okay. That's okay, Mama Dog. Mama Dog. Mwah. You're my Mama Dog. Are you ready for the idiots? Are you ready for the idiots, Mama Dog? Come on, idiots. Come on. There's Miss Betty. Oh, I know Miss Betty. She wants to lick my mustache. Yeah. Hi, Miss Betty. Oh. Einstein. Hi, Einstein. Einstein. What do you say? Where's my kisses? Oh, he's going to yank Betty out of the way. Who, Lila looks sad? Nah, I think she's in heat. Wants to go out running and can't do it. Einstein! I got the Einstein. 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 What are you doing, buddies? Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing, Einstein? Oh, them claws hurt. Them claws hurt, buddy. Yeah, you're deadly with them claws. Yeah, you're deadly with them claws. I think you know that, too. I think you're beginning to know. Them things hurt. Huh? Yeah. Mwah. Daddy! What are you doing? What are you doing, huh? My little fur ball here. Scam me. What are we talking about? There's enough. I wasn't listening. Sorry. You got to remind me part of what I said. Okay, time to go. Go. Get down. Einstein. That means you too. Hey. Go. Thank you. Was I talking about the dog or something? Oh, they tried to scam him. Oh, I thought he said that they got him kicked off. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know anything about the damn trolls. I don't pay no attention to them. But it wouldn't surprise me no matter what they do. Nothing they do would surprise me. Well, that's all they are, talk, man. Without them big lips and talk, they're nothing. Hide behind fake names and everything, and, won't even come do a TikTok live with me. I'll be damned. Scared little chicken. Con Father's got 8,000 followers. He's got no excuse. You couldn't fix them with a duct tape, a sledgehammer, and a glow stick. That's a true story, Eddie. Can't forget the glow stick. Oh, goodness sakes. Pretty much shitty ass weather all week. I think I'll hear from the insurance company, midweek or by end of next week. I've had some stupid text from stupid adjuster today. And once again, she wants to argue when I don't want to argue, but if she wants me to prove her a liar, I will. She said that she called me this morning, even put a time and all. I have no call log of it. None. Said she left me a message. I have no new messages. I mean, what the hell? Am I living in one timeline and someone's living in another one? I mean, I don't know what the hell's going on. I can right now play where it says I have no new messages. And I could show a call log that there's only been a couple calls this morning, and that's me calling to them. No one calling to me. So I don't know why this lady just keeps on persisting to lie to me about something. It's like, damn, lady, you're lying. I don't care to hear it. Yeah, I know. Won't even face me. Mano a mano. Oh, rain can start at any time. I mean, we're socked in over here. Um, I'm just waiting to run out and yank my T-shirts in. The flags would be okay. Um, I forgot to take my poster board off last night because I'd taken it off the windshield. I forgot about taking it off the sides before it rained last night, so I lost some of my um, poster board sign. Ain't no big deal, a couple bucks, but I don't have no new poster board. But heck, people are coming up now. Hey man, I seen you on Facebook. Hey man, I seen you on TikTok. So it's working. It's working. People are trying to. Hey, I've been trying to find you. People are trying to find me and stuff. So that's pretty cool. Where's Waldo? We start a new one. This timeline. Where's 420 Jim? Yeah, I mean, yeah, the whole week sucks, Frankie. The whole week, the weekend for sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why I didn't go to the park. I was thinking about going to the park Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but why? Just burn more gas for nothing. Um, if it had been good, the park's only like 2 miles down the road. If that, if it had been good, I would have went over to that. It's the something of the plains. I can't think of the title of it, but it's a park, and you got to walk into the park itself. Uh, but out there on the street or whatever, I guess there's parking, and I was going to go there. So does SE Missouri. So does Southwest Missouri. Yeah, 90%. Yeah, Frankie, I know. That's why I say I'll probably just stay parked here all day today and all day tomorrow. No reason to move or nothing. Um, hey, Joseph, I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain. Good Lord's been watching after me, as always. Um, I've had a few people come by today and say hi. Hope to have a few more. Um, that's about it. If the if the weather was good, I know I'd see more people, but the weather's pretty lousy. And it's going to be pretty lousy all weekend for sure. But there's always next weekend too, you know. Now whether I'm here or not, I don't know. I could be working my way up to Kansas City uh, towards Doug's if he ever finds me a set of heads and a place to park. If not, I may find a place here, and there's some local people, friends of mine, that want to help out mechanically, and I can pay them to help me do the heads. So I may find some heads here. It's just I gotta see what happens on the 28th and what happens when I get this check for the insurance. Whichever one comes first is what I'm going to use to start working on the RV. But find a spot, you know, where I can park for a month. I think there's one or two ideas floating around here, but nothing in concrete or anything like that. If nothing else, I should be able to find an RV park or something. You know what I mean? I mean, I wouldn't pay Love's ridiculous price out there unless they gave me a good deal on a month or something. Then I might would. Oh, goodness sakes. Because, you know, $20 a night is $600. So I should be able to find something between 600 and 900. And then I don't have to worry about it. The engine only take a couple of days to do. The reason I want to do the month thing is I want to go ahead and have both cataracts done. Oh, I'm getting ready to cheers in a second. Damn nose itch. Man, it's a day like today. I'm just going to do a few bowls of this Dove to 8, 9, whatever it is, and go to bed, sleep, rest. Not necessarily go to bed, you know. I won't go to bed. I'll sit here, and if somebody comes and knocks on the door and wants to ask about the petition or something, I'll be here where I can answer them. Kind of like when I worked at that 24-hour pawn shop. If nobody was there, I could sleep. Matter of fact, I had a big giant recliner that was made for sleeping. As soon as the bell went ding and they came in the door to the front area, I'd wake up and get up and do whatever they want, you know, do the transaction. Sitting here, people knock on the door at all different times. I'll go to the door and answer them. Most of the time, I open the door. Sometimes I just out the window, you know, depending on time of night and where I'm at and stuff, you know. Well, 7 people and no comments, concerns, or questions. Well, I mean, there is comments. Sorry about that. Hey, Naomi, thank you. He actually does. I appreciate that. He actually does. I've been getting my share of blessings, that's for sure. I've got to say that. Uh, Definitely have been getting my share of blessings. Oh, yeah, it's so hard. Like, if y'all don't keep making comment and quit, I'll be wanting to go to bed. Yeah, the rain, especially if it started raining right now, I'd be saying, see you at 7. You know, I'd be going to bed. Rainy days like this, because I really don't like people stopping by because they want to tag the RV. That's one of the main reasons people come by, which that's cool. And that's why I do it. Um, but when it's wet, it ruins the markers more than it does anything. And if you can go a couple hours of it quit raining, it half-ass dries up and then paper towels work. But like, you know, if it just rained and you get, it still has, the fiberglass still has that moisture, you know, whatever. And you can dry it. But unless you really dry it good and create some friction, you just wipe the surface of the water off. So anyhow, most people don't listen, and I ruined so many markers. And then you get half, you know, light and dark type tag and whatever. So it don't work in water. Oh gosh, if it was a metal roof, I'd really be sleeping. Having the fiberglass roof, yeah, it makes sound. It makes good sound. He needs a new tire. You need a new tire. Excuse me, hang on. Move me. I said, you need a new tire. Right on, my friend, right on. Ugh.
Bad day, man.
Oh, I hear you. It looks like you need a new tire, brother.
No, I need to eat something good.
Oh, I hear you.
Yeah, we can spin at me. I need to hear something nice.
Need to hear something
Yeah,
nice?
man needs more than a hamburger to eat.
Oh,
It's gonna
I
run
hear
these
you.
parts.
Oh,
What are you doing?
I do a petition across the nation. Nobody
Yeah.
belongs in jail for weed.
I like that too.
And it needs to be federally legal. So people come by and scan the QR,
Oh, nice.
and it puts them on a petition.
Really?
Yeah.
Like a census or something.
Well, federal petition.
Federal?
Yeah, it's for
to send
Trump.
it
It's
in?
for Trump and Congress.
Trump, I don't think Trump cares.
I don't think none of them care.
I don't either. So who's Karen? I had an aunt named Karen once. She didn't mind sharing even. So much so that I was born in a family, I got to share Karen as well.
There you go.
Go well that was.
There you go.
But anyhow.
Yeah, I just travel the country, and I happen to be here soon in Walmart, so I'll be here until the 28th.
Okay, right on. 28th, today's the 23rd.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool, man. Yeah, I see you around. Just kind of, I don't even care, but just, that's cool, man. You got any pot?
I wish. I take
Really?
donations.
I tell you. You ain't lying. I got gloves on. Yeah.
I
Hey,
hear
man,
you,
if I
brother.
come across some dude, I'll come by and blaze with you.
Right on,
I'm
brother.
fucking broke as shit right now.
I hear you.
Yeah, I'll come around the way here.
All righty.
Later, dude.
Yeah, it's 4-wheel buggy. It's a 3-wheel buggy. You ever watch cops and see a car go over a spike strip? That's what that one tire on the back looks like. Looks like it went over a spike strip at high speed. There's hardly anything left of it on the rim. Poor guy. But see, he was having a real bad day when he went by it first. Yeah, this, that, and the other. When I'm like, oh, dude, looks like you need another tire. He calmed down. Hey, move. So that's cool if I could talk to your brother for a few minutes and calm him down. That's cool. What do you think? He left with a better attitude than when he came up? Or am I misreading signals there? Oh, I'm not a miracle worker. But, yeah. No, he's not driving a car. He's pulling a hand buggy. He's pulling one of the big garden-like buggies that you pull, you know. You got 4 decent-sized, well, you know, hell, I wish I'd turned the camera around, but I didn't. But like in a garden or something, you know, the buggy you'd bring behind you. Pretty good size one. But 3 wheels, I don't know. If you balance the weight right, it'd be all right, but he didn't have it balanced too well. And I really didn't have any pot to share. I've got about a decent bowl left to my name. And who knows, could be a cop too. And even though it's Delta, I don't want someone saying I gave them or sold them pot or anything like that. So it's easier for me just to, ain't got. Oh yeah, he's pulling it like that. My luck, it'd be a setup. It'd be a cop thinking I had pot and I'd give him some, and next thing you know, I'd be in jail for giving. Mama raised no fools. Daddy raised my brother. Something just seemed off. You know what I mean? There's probably a van right around behind the building and whatnot that little cart and that guy come out of. Wouldn't that be something? Be set up like that, somebody come by, pull them away, and oh, you got any pot, and this, that, and the other, and you happen to have a little something or whatever, and you share with them, next thing you know, you get charged. I can see them doing that. Well, right on. Thank you. It was a pleasure meeting them. Honestly, I don't remember. I met a few people yesterday. I don't know if they're the ones that were there when the cops were there, or if I'd seen them before that. But awesome, 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 awesome. Nice to hear that. Yeah, you never know, Will. He gave me a weird vibe about him. You know what I mean? I had a weird vibe. Oh, okay, okay. Well, I know exactly who you're talking about. They stayed there the whole time the cops were there. Oh, I'm itching to fight them in court. If they wanted to mess with me over their Delta products or whatever here, the smoke shop. I'm your Huckleberry. Come on, I'm your Huckleberry. Let's go. I'm going to ask the state to prove 1 point and 1 point only. And see, here's the thing. And if any of you get a marijuana charge, remember this. The state must prove all points of their case, right? Say right. Ask them to prove what narcotic is in marijuana. Simple as that. Because there's chemists all around the world been waiting to go in and testify there is no narcotic in marijuana. Let them bring the chemist forward that's going to testify there is. So, I would love to, on the federal level, I've already kicked their ass on the state level. They've already said I was incompetent to stand trial. So, my next step is the federal level. Why do you think right here in Wichita years ago I smoked a joint on the federal courthouse steps? I damn sure did. I still got the shirt over here in the cabinet. It says I declare my religious rights. Yada 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 yada. Oh yeah. Who knows? They keep messing with me. I might have to put that shirt on and go down there and smoke another joint on their steps. If I have my vehicle taken care of, my dog's taken care of, why go to jail and get bailed out? I have no problem doing that. No problem at all. I'd love to take it to court. See, back then I had friends that had property, and my one friend now he's got heart trouble stuff. He can't do it. But if my friend was still able to do like he did back then, I'd go smoke a joint on that any day of the week. You just name the date and bring the press. I'd love to take him on in federal court. I'd love to. There you go. Now, the only thing I did in D.C., if you're going to do something, do it big. The year before, I did something even bigger. Did you know that there's an amphitheater underneath the presidents at Mount Rushmore? Up there's the presidents and stuff, but when you're over here, at where you observe Mount Rushmore, well, if you look down, there's a big, giant amphitheater down there. See, I'd seen Mount Rushmore before. I never knew that there was an amphitheater and gift shop, all that stuff down there. So when I get to South Dakota and I go see Mount Rush for the first time, and everybody's got to pay $11, and it's for a year pass. If you go there, nobody can get around paying the parking, and it costs you $11. But you can come as many times as you want for the year. Oh yeah, hell, Willie Nelson, Snoop Dogg smoked at the White House. But anyhow, I'm like, wow, check it out. There's an amphitheater down there and all. And so I just started doing a little digging on, how you could use that amphitheater. And my God, the prices ungodly, ungodly prices. So much for Rangers, so much for this, so much tracks to this. And I mean, if you had a lot of money, good luck. But I checked to see if there was anything I could do under my religious rights at Mount Rushmore. And yes, you can. And you can request to have the amphitheater. And that's exactly what I did. I held the very first religious rights cannabis event at Mount Rushmore. And I was granted the first permit. Ross Don Meeks was my co-host. Ross Don Meeks and me held the very first religious cannabis event ever done at Mount Rushmore. The very following year is when I took over Pershing Park for the day in D.C. And Pershing Park's here and the White House is here. People actually, when they went down the White House tours, they came over and left pot with me because you can't get caught with it over on federal land. You can't go to the White House, you know what I mean. Because when I did my march in D.C., I did it under my religious rights too. Didn't cost me a penny, just like Mount Rushmore didn't. Had I not did it under my religious rights, it would have been astronomical. You had to pay for every motorcycle, every but I had Pershing Park, I had the motorcycles, the parade, all that. Everything was paid for under my religious rights. But here was the kicker. When we did the march, when I started out, it was at Pershing Park, right beside the courthouse. And you went down about a quarter mile, and you made a right-hand turn on Constitution. And go down a quarter mile, and on the left was the monument, and we were going to end at the monument. Well, back then it was a lady chief of police, and she came up to me right before the march. The motorcycles had just arrived as she did. And she made sure my permit and everything was good. And she said, look, it's like Colorado. You're supposed to take the stuff home in the trunk of your car and consume it behind closed doors at home. But we understand these marches and stuff. And as long as you're not trying to get a selfie and taunting with our officers, we tend to overlook it. But make sure you tell everyone in your march that as soon as they step 1 foot on Constitution Ave, make that right arm turn, they are going to go to jail, and they will not get out until Monday morning because they don't do bail and stuff. And see, that's the difference when people want to argue with me about federal and state. Feds run everything. And Washington, D.C. itself, this side of the Capitol, on this side of the street, I was good. It wasn't a federal highway. But as soon as we stepped on the federal highway, they didn't have no ifs, ands, or buts or say about it. We would be arrested and we would be put in jail until Monday. But I'd like to do another religious rights march in D.C. So that's why it's important for me to get all these signatures up and everything. Hey, people, show me you want me to do another religious rights march. Get them signatures up so we can go ahead and get the paperwork and get a date and stuff and get this shit going. And if you can, come join me on that day. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That'd be something, man. That would be something. Oh, I love going out on working on the tuna boats. There was nothing like getting out there on the ocean, getting stoned, and just riding the waves, the bow, and just ride the waves, see the dolphins, and nothing like it. I smoked all over Washington, D.C. I just didn't go on federal property or get caught on federal property. And like I say, I had Pershing Park all day. And while I was waiting for us to, get together to do the march, I had a few people come over. Hey man, you want this? I can't go in the White House over there with it. Or hey man, can you watch this? When they come back, they give me some. Go believe. I think Saliva's got to go out. Let me hook her up and take her for a walk a second. Hang on a minute. Let me get up and get her out. You can actually, Brandon, you can actually still see the video. You can see the whole video if you like. I mean, there was actually 3 cops. It was a little Barbie blonde that wanted to come over and tell me, well, you got to move because someone complained, And I'm like, big deal, someone complained. And, well, someone complained, well, I don't care. And she turned around and stomped off to her car because I told her, give me the 48-hour sticker. I've been through this before, yada, 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 yada. And she stomped off to her car, and I thought she was going to get me the 48-hour sticker. Well, I guess she called out, help, help. And immediately a sergeant's there. Not another officer, but sergeant. And remember that one officer, but not sergeant, lied about the electrical box and this, that, and the other? Well, I got a sergeant that liked to lie. And, come on, Lila. If you watch the video, he says something about 2-hour parking, and he says this, that, and the other. And he kept twisting what it was. And told me that, I had to move or he was going to give me a ticket and tow it. And I told him, well, you're not going to tow it, but I demand you give me the ticket. And I will, leave under threat that you're going to tow it. And that's what they did. They're idiots. He's saying that I'm too wide to park on a public road, a residential street, which is wrong. Lawn trailers and stuff like that is just as wide, if not wider, than my vehicle. Trash trucks, whatever, they go up and down it. But everything he quoted, I looked up under the statute that they wrote me the ticket, and none of it falls under that statute. So it was 2 sergeants that came and to protect the little blonde patrolman. Or that's what it looked like to me. They didn't want her to, they wanted to come to her rescue. And it'll be handled in court. I'm sure the judge will see. I mean, here I am 2 blocks away, parked the same as that way and all. And I'm not being run off here or nothing. And what, until somebody calls and complains it's okay? I mean, it's the same, the street's the same width and everything. The streets I've been parking on are the same width and everything. So, and they argue with me that this first part up here is not commercial. I be damn, commercial building on this side and this side. Just like right down there where the gas station lights are is where I was parked 2 blocks away. Same exact scenario. Okay, this cannot be residential. It can be commercial and residential, or it can be commercial. Right there where that first alleyway, or next block, right where that truck is starting right now, is where it turns into residential. See, he said, well, you're parked on a residential road. True, I am parked on a residential street, not a road. And the first half of it, or first block of it, is commercial. And from there on out, it is a residential road. And there's 30 feet from curb to curb. So that's 10 feet over there, 10 feet over here, and 10 feet in the center. Excuse me, officer. You know, my vehicle ain't 10 feet wide. Oh, it's cutting out. Uh, 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 uh. Was giving me crap on what? Damn. Oh, being humble. I couldn't read that for a minute. It was blurring my eye, and I'm like, damn. Hey, are you ready? I changed from inside all morning to outside, and damn, it takes me a minute to adjust my eyes and shit. And I was having fun reading that. Y'all hang out a second. You ready? Leave them. You have to write you an invitation. Go get your kids. Get them. Get them. Kick their butt. You wouldn't hurt a fly any more than I would. Something told me not to leave my jug out there where I can't pay great attention to. I don't usually get that premonition very often, but something just told me to move my jug in. Hang on. What? It's only happened, knock on wood, twice to me. It happened in Amarillo, Texas back in 2020. And, or whenever it was, 2021, whatever. When the pandemic was pretty much, and you could travel and whatnot, and I came back out probably 2021. And now in 2025. Oh. I had a lady right here just last week come by and steal $2. They was $3 in the jug. And I didn't catch her coming from this angle because I was watching here, but I seen her kind of stumble and like take running off. And I'm like, what the hell she's running off for? And I look, and $2 of the $3 is gone. And man, I'd like to just talk to her a second and help her out and gave her a $5 or something, you know. When it's that bad, you know, yeah. I wish she'd just reached out and tried and talked to someone. I would have helped her out a little bit more if I could. But that's pretty rough when you get that bad. I don't mind sharing what I got when I can and stuff, but doggone, I don't like people taking what I got. But sometimes it's just too tempting for people. You know what I mean? There's people that do stuff like that. They just grab one of them donation boxes, here and there or whatever, and they don't even need the money. They do it for the thrill or whatever. Like the kleptos, the ones that can afford a whole lot of stuff, but they like to go out and steal. I mean, I guess they get a rush from it, Yeah. Yeah, really. You know? Hey, if we just live that golden rule, help one another, don't steal from me, I'll give you anything I can, just live that damn golden rule. We'd be in the Garden of Eden. Nobody'd have to argue whose religion's right, whose God's right, or anything like that. No, you can get rid of you can get rid of everything there is. If people would remember, you live on planet Earth. You're just a human being. You're not one of the watchers, the fallen angels, or nothing. You're a human being. And live the golden rule. Live it. You live it, I live it, everyone we know lives it. You're in the Garden of Eden. Well, a lot of reason people need drugs is because life sucks. And hey, life's been no buttercup for me. Life sucks. But if you actually look back at it and everything, it's what you make of it. And I could have made a lot of different choices, a lot of different, so it's what you made of it and everything. All you can do now is live like tomorrow's your last day on earth. That's why I want to end this next year and be with my grandkids the last few years I got. Because tomorrow could be my last day. You never know. Right now, I feel this is unfinished until I get to Florida and D.C. And really until I get back to Arizona. But you got to live like tomorrow's your last day and do what you want to be doing. Right now, I want to be doing this, but after I leave D.C., no, I don't want to be doing it no more. I want to come back and see some friends and everything along the way back. And I want to go live near the lake and be free for the last year or two I've got. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, see that's the whole thing about drugs. Here's my thing about drugs. If a person was to hold a job, why I didn't never get arrested for drugs? And I was a big cokehead. I mean, a big cokehead. But I didn't put everything in front of them or nothing. I worked. I didn't steal, so I never have a record for stealing or anything like that. But I was one of the biggest cokeheads you knew, and not proud of it. But yeah, I'm 20 years invested in cocaine. I'd put an engine in, put a clutch in, whatever you needed. If you had that cocaine in your hand, I was your man. I was ready to do it. But that got me off. I got off onto what I was thinking or what that led to. Damn it. Yeah, never stealing shit when you sleep. Depression, yeah. Oh, stealing money to get your drugs. Okay, now I know where's that. So, if people were like me, and you worked for your money for drugs, and you got your drugs See, I never got busted, knock on wood. You get your drugs, not out in public. You had the dealer come to you, you go to them, whatever, but nothing's done in public. And you don't sit and hang out on the sidewalks and outside buildings and parks and stuff. You do your drugs at home. Nobody would pretty much have a problem, and nobody'd pretty much know. You know what I mean? You could pretty much do any drug you wanted as long as you had the means of buying it, not stealing none. Had that transaction happen at your house, and you do it at your house. But because people want to put it all in the public's eye and everything, and steal and rob to get them, yeah, it's a big, 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 big problem. You know, a lot of people just. But there's people out there that their biggest drug is alcohol. You know what I mean? I know people, their biggest problem is alcohol, and only alcohol. And you know what we do? We give them a disability check every month. No, why? They don't give nobody no incentive. I knew a guy, took him 3 years, but in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Everybody thought he was crazy. He was crazy like a fox. He could turn it on and turn it off. The cop would ask him for his ID, and he'd pull a hot dog out of his pocket and say, "We had hot dog, would you like one?" And all kinds of just crazy shit. It took him 3.5 years of going to the doctors and stuff. He told me. He'd go in there and act like that there's a bug crawling across the table, and he'd smack it and pick it up and eat it. He'd change the channel on the TV that wasn't there and stuff. And there's people that do that, and they're good at it, you know. Oh, everything's a man-made drug except cannabis and mushrooms, pretty much. Your 3 top drugs in the world are man-made: alcohol, tobacco, and caffeine. And it's not because of the grapes or the cocoa bean or anything like that. It's all the processing and the additives and stuff they put in it. A lot of the medicines we have, the active ingredient, what's really doing the best for them and all, is the herb or something that's in that medicine. It's all the other bullshit they put in there with it that don't help you. But alcohol's man-made, caffeine's man-made, tobacco's man-made. All that's man-made drugs. And you can die from any one of them. Excessive. Cannabis, you can't die from excessive, and nobody's died from excessive cannabis yet. The same number as unicorn deaths. Well, hell, I can't believe it. We passed by almost an hour and 20 minutes. Damn. I do think I'm going to be shutting the door and taking a little nap. People know how to knock if they like, and the QR is there for them to scan. But usually after lunchtime, between 2 and 4, nobody stops by. I get the lunchtime people and the off work people. Oh, I've got to agree with you. Yeah, meth, man-made, all that stuff. Cocaine, heroin, all of it. Man has to process it. And yet, they accuse everybody and arrest everybody thinking they're going to heat their cannabis up. What if you never heat that cannabis up? You never had THC. So you get thrown into prison for something you never intended to have. It's crazy. I don't want nobody processing my cannabis. I want the opposite. I want seeds from back in the day. And I want to grow them in soil. I don't want no damn hydroponic, chemical, genetically modified bullshit that they sell. Well, hopefully it stays down there and don't come up here. That'd be the whole trick. I'm going to look at radar when I get off of here. Hey, everybody. I hope everybody's signed the petition at 420gym.com. If not, please do it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. And if you hit the bell there that turns on all the notifications, whenever I get harassed, like last night when the cops came, I go live. I do a TikTok at 420. Sometimes I'm a little early, sometimes I'm a little late, but here on YouTube it's noon and 7 p.m. TikTok is 4:20 p.m. And if you subscribe to both channels and turn on all notifications, you know when I go live on either one. Oh, they say they're the ones that called. I mean, they've already claimed it. Woody LePage claims he's the one that called, but that don't mean he did. I have 10 days to go to court. I'm going to go into, yeah, you just show up and plead guilty or not guilty. I'm going to show up. Now I get to show up in a criminal case and a civil case in my suit and tie. Oh yeah, y'all gonna be wanting to. Y'all gonna want to watch Tuesday the 28th. Everybody's gonna want to watch Tuesday the 28th, because I got a feeling they're gonna kick me out of the first courtroom, or tell me I have to go change my tire or something. Which I will if that's what the judge says. But then I'll file that he recused himself and whatnot, and I'll do it again with another court. No, No, I think he posted in a group or something. And they always claim they do this stuff that they don't do, so. Oh, the wind. We haven't had no wind yet. I think they finally put 2 and 2 together and made 4 instead of 3. The old saying, even bad publicity is good publicity. All their bad talk about me and whatnot has pushed people to go look. And then they see me and the real me and whatnot. You know what I mean? So they've helped me more than they've hurt me. They just too stupid to figure that out. Yeah, right on. Well, maybe I should yank my flags in here before long. Yep, that would be him. Oh, thank you. Scott Winslow Albert is Woody LePage, and Steve Sprague, or however you say that stupid last name, is the Confather. Sad to believe, but Scott Winslow Albert used to be a halfway decent veteran and whatnot. But he turned out being a piece of shit one. You know, we got good and bad and everything. I respect our vets and all. But that's a bad one right there. Real bad. The things he said and done and the disrespect he showed to all the Vietnam vets and stuff, yeah. Wow. But then people that don't believe in God, they don't care. And I've got him telling me he don't believe in God. And to me, that says a lot about a person. Corn is in his name. Oh, you'd have to ask him. Con. Con man. That could be. Con artist. Piece of shit veteran, if you ask me. I have no idea why he chooses Woody LePage. Well, he did have Woody LePage property managements and shit like that at one time, scamming people. Last I heard, he don't even have a license to drive, let alone do handyman. Oh no, both these punks are 20 years or younger. Both them punks are probably 20 years younger than me. Let's let them dumbasses yell out and get a job to people when they get my age. That's why I say they show their ignorance, their stupidity, their age. What kind of person is going to tell someone over 65, let alone almost 67, to get a job? I paid in all my life enough that, by God, it's time that I get a little something back. I paid all the welfare people, whatever, just like every other taxpayer did all my life. Now it's time for me to set my ass back and get a little bit of the money I paid back into the system. I mean, that's what it's about, right? So why do I have trolls piss and moan about me at 65 plus to get a job? Hey, Eddie, you too. I'll be 67 in a couple of months. Oh, y'all are leaving? Bye. I don't know what I said, but bye. Oh, no, I'm not. Yeah, bye. Oh, I guess Margaret was telling you bye. I thought she was telling me bye, and I'm like, wow, it's like the flea market. One goes, they all go. No, hey, I understand. You have a great day. But I guess it is getting about time to think about getting out of here, unless there's something people want to talk about. If there's anything y'all want to talk about, let me know. Every time I see Will post his pictures about them boats he's working on, I'm like, damn, I want next year to get here, and I want to be on a boat, maybe not as fancy as the ones he's working on, but damn, it makes me want to go get a boat. Do I have another boating story? And talk about food. Oh, God. You hungry? Yeah, I haven't. Oh, I just ate Little Caesar's pizza, so I'm not hungry. I'm ready to take a nap. I think I'm gonna have to save the stories for 7 o'clock or 4:20 on TikTok. Oh, here comes the guy with the 4-wheel cart with a bad wheel. Now you can see what I'm talking about. It's a pretty good sized cart. The back wheel looks like it went over a speed strip. Hey, it's okay. It's okay, killer. It's okay. Ah, shit. Look. What's up?
Smoke?
Huh? You got smoke? No.
Oh, you don't?
Uh-uh. No, give that up 7 years ago.
Oh, good for you, man. Good for you. All right, we'll catch you later. Fast. Or offer.
I'm ready. Don't know what he's bitching about now, but not my problem. There was a Domino's and a Pizza Hut up there too. I just happened to see the Little Caesars when I went up there. Oh, the ones you work on, man, Will, they are some primo nice ones.
What's up?
How you doing?
How you doing, man? What are you doing? You got an activist thing going on?
Yeah, if you point your phone at this QR right here,
Yeah.
it'll tell you exactly what I'm doing, brother. Nobody belongs in jail for weed, and it needs to be federally legal. And if you believe in that, just click on that link, add your name to the petition real quick. It only takes you a minute.
Sign a petition.
The last question it asks you, it's going to try and bum money. Put no things I'd rather share. It won't hurt my feelings. I don't get none of the money. It goes to the petition site, not the petition.
Right on.
In Wichita, we all currently going backwards.
Yeah, I know. I just moved from Oklahoma down here, up here.
Oh, gosh.
I'm not used to it.
I spoke out at the city hall meeting the other day and told them, you left the fake cocaine and heroin and the fake mushrooms and stuff, and you took God-given herb and you opened this meeting with a prayer? I mean, that's kind of a hypocrite.
Right.
But
Man, I'm supporting what you got going on.
thank you, brother, man. Appreciate it. You have a great day. Look at that, another signature, folks. That's what I do. Oh, there you go. There you go. Another signature just like that. I got mine today, get yours today. Y'all got to get one friend. Well, let me do a bubbler and think about getting out of here, folks. I do want to half-ass take a nap. I'll probably now just go ahead and leave the door open, the screen shut, and just, kind of doze here as people might or might not walk up. The dogs will alert me, and I'll be sitting here awake. But I don't think I'm gonna shut the door. I want to try and get every signature I can. The good Lord will, and the creek don't rise. Yeah, we at 1046. Yeah, we're almost at 1,050. Cool. Man, it'd be cool to see it hit 1,420 before I left Wichita. And if somebody in Wichita was the one that hit 1,420, and I could meet up with said person and give them a T-shirt, via TikTok or YouTube, that would be cool. We need to get a number up there. And we're on the way. I'm happy. I said once they did 1,000, it would start taking off. And knock on wood, I mean, it's starting to take off. I know it ain't going to jump in leaps and bounds at first, but look how long it took me to get that 1,000. The trolls will tell you, 6 months. So it could take another 6 months to get it to where it's every second getting a signature. I don't know. It just depends on how well it spreads and who it spreads to and all. It's got the power of going viral overnight if people really wanted it to. But I don't think people want cannabis that bad. I really don't think they know what's at stake and how easy it could all be taken away. How easy they could impede a lot of new laws and stuff that we don't want. And they're definitely trying to take away the right to bear arms, because they say right now that you cannot have a class 1 narcotic or any narcotic and a firearm. You got to sign a paper when you get your guns and ammunition. Okay? So if that was a law, why is the Supreme Court want to hear a case and rule whether that's the law or not? I would think it had already been ruled on, wouldn't you? So what kind of bullshit's going on here? I'd really like to be enlightened and try and figure that one out. But then again, they keep it a class 1 narcotic, no medical value, and hold the medical patent. So I guess they think they can do whatever they want to when it comes to cannabis. But I've always been told that no one can possess a firearm under federal law and have cannabis. And I know that if you check on that box, you lied to the federal government and they get you for that, like they did Biden. Son. Looks like I might have a visitor. They pulled on this side of the parking lot. It probably is. Yep. How you doing?
Hi.
I love the pumpkin shirt.
I've been back in Wichita.
I come through all the time.
Do you? This is my second time seeing it.
Right on.
Yeah.
This would be I don't know. I've said before my last time, but here I am again.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be my last time in Wichita.
Yeah.
I'm suing Walmart right now, so I had to come back.
Gotcha. Why did you sue in Walmart?
Malicious prosecution. They're accusing me of something I didn't do.
Gotcha.
And I can prove it, and so yeah. Got to teach them a lesson. Have you signed the petition? Scan this. Everybody needs to be honest. They're trying to take y'all's rights away right now here in Kansas. Of course, mine's federal. Add your name to that. Just click on it, and it's going to ask you 3 simple questions. Name, email.
Okay.
And then it'll try and bum money off of you. Scroll up a little bit where it says no thanks, I'd rather share. Sending them money don't help. It helps the petition site, but not the mission. That's what all the tagging's about. When people donate, I let them tag on the RV. About to be 11:48.
How exciting. I can't believe I got to see
Well, sometimes a signature don't get verified and they take it back, or like my trolls will make a false thing and put it in, and then when it can't be verified, they take it back. So yeah, I mean, it's a real petition site. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm on YouTube.
You're okay. How long you been doing this now?
11 years.
11 years. How cool.
But I did something for myself in 2019. On July 8th of 2019, the judge took my last name Jim, my first name Jim, and made it my last name. But he told me I had to have a first name, so I had to pick one. So I picked 4, and 20 is my middle name, and I became 420 Jim.
Amazing. 420 Jim.
I love that.
That's so amazing.
Huh?
We call you 4 for short.
Yeah, 4. That way, if I go visit a golf club, you know, out there drinking or whatever, and somebody yells 4, I can yell, "What?
What?" That's amazing. I love it. And I have to tell Patty that this is over here.
Thank you. I hope to be here today and tomorrow.
Okay.
I think it's going to be a lot of rain, but you know I'm still going to be here.
Yeah. Awesome. Do you want to sign it? I think I have one.
What's that?
A marker.
Oh, I've got markers. I asked for a penny, a nickel, a dime, a roach, any donation at all.
A road.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, and make sure you take a picture where you tag. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all can tag it, and y'all can tag it any way you like, and take a picture where you do, so you've always got it. Unfortunately, they fade off after about 6 or 8 months. Hey, ashtray change across America. Making history. Hey, make sure you add your name to the petition today. Hey, and if you're in Wichita, don't forget. It'd be like Judge Judy. Thank you. If you ain't doing nothing Wednesday, come to the hearing.
Absolutely.
Or Tuesday, the 28th.
Hell yeah. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Y'all have a wonderful day. Look at that. See, that's people that care, people that want to be part of the solution. Because if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Absolutely. I'm at 26 in Senegal, here by Papa Murphy's and Benjamin Liquor. And this plaza. Make sure the trolls get it right when they call it in this time. Hey, then I could have 2 and 2, right? 2 green stickers that if I don't move it, it's going to be towed, and 2 yellow tickets. Isn't that funny? Hey, 420 brother, what's up? What happened to my gutter? I don't know what you're talking about. Damn it. There you go. I gotta move around slower. These dogs put shit in front of me that trip me. Sometimes on purpose. Oi! Don't get old. It's not what it's cracked up to be. Hang on. I seen something hanging. What gutters are you talking about? What's a gutter? I don't have a house. House has gutters. In the gutter, that's what collects rain, and you have a gutter spout. You got me. Good morning, brother. They hang my Walmart sign above it. Oh, there's a light hanging out there, if that's what you're talking about. Where I got I just got an LED light hanging out there, and it's all crooked. That's just an LED light. Cheers. I think that's what you're talking about. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I did just that. That's why I had to go bail out. No, Mama raised no fools. Daddy raised my brother. I took that ticket like anybody else should. That ticket says I have 10 days to show up in front of a judge and plead guilty, not guilty, or diversion. I plan on going to court Tuesday anyway and have to get suited up and all. Well, I might as well do a criminal case in the morning, and in the afternoon do my civil case, correct? So I'm going to handle the ticket come Tuesday morning. I may do it Monday, because Monday and Tuesday I'm going to be parked downtown. Are you talking about there, the light? That's where Canopy used to be. I never, same with the bottom one. That's where awning used to come in and out. But no, unless you're talking about my this is just the LED light that I hang out here. How you doing? I made $3 and change today. It's way better than none. Hell, by the time I get to where I can buy a decent steak and get propane to cook it, I'll owe myself 2 steaks. Because it'll be next month. But if I win the Walmart case, I'll deserve 2 steaks, right? No, I don't have a drip line. Mine, it's not really a drip line. But my roof, everything's all fiberglass. No, it just runs down. Just like if I run the AC, it just runs down the side of the RV. Wherever I'm tilted, it'll run off sometimes to the back, some off straight, sometimes that way, depending on which way the RV's parked. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, like vans and stuff like that. They've got the little 1-inch lip all the way around them. School buses, a lot of, yeah. This RV don't. What they did was they brought the fiberglass from the roof all the way down the sides, 8, 12 inches, whatever, and then they got that seam there and the flat wall where this wall meets this and then curves. So you got your wall come up this way and then here, but they waited until they came over the curve before the two met and that straight seam. It's not a drip edge, it's the seam where they seam the sides and the top half together, pretty much. Doing away with the drip edge. Kind of weird, but it works. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. And vans and campers and most things have it. I'm pretty sure my old Kings Highway had them. See, I know my school buses had them. Yeah, I'm still here, Eddie. I need to go. But every time I go, people get ready to go, people come up. If I go, I was going to close the door and go to sleep. Hell, I don't want to miss nobody. Yeah, well, the Cannebago is one of a, well, so am I. I'm one of a kind. Good thing, huh? Lord help me if there's a few of me. Oh. I mean, I know I've gotten 3 or 4 signatures today, so I'm happy. I mean, I've literally seen 4 people, yeah, sign the petition today. Right on. Yeah, a whole live without Mike's buddies. Damn, and it's 2 hours. Yep, I'm done. I'm done. Hey, thank you, my friends, for joining in. I really appreciate each and every one of you. It's so nice to know that I have the love and support, and y'all supporting and pushing the petition for me too. Because I know it's with your help that it's working. It's not just me. We're getting others, so it's got to be from what y'all are doing too. So thank you so much. Don't give up. It's working. Is all I can say. Keep it up. No, Ramsey, none of them. None of the idiots. None of the idiots. You like to slap them around too much. But thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Hey, my friends, catch me somewhere around 4:20 on YouTube. TikTok. Back here at 7 p.m. On the YouTube. Make sure you thump the bell and turn on all notifications here on YouTube. If the cops come up like they did yesterday, you'll be live with me, seeing if I get a ticket or a camping sticker or what happens next. Hopefully I don't get arrested, you know. We'll see what happens. It's going to be interesting because I'm only 2 blocks away. And who knows? Maybe I'm just out of their territory or something. Now, I don't think it's going to be nap time, but I am going to turn on the TV here and rest a bit, let the phone charge up so I can do the others and stuff. I did hear back from the insurance lady, and they got enough photos and everything. Right now, they're just going to sit on their ass and come up with an estimate, and I should be notified. Well, of course, today's Friday, so it'll be Monday before I hear anything, or when they may send a check or something. But I expected no less. But that's where I'm at with that. So, hey, my friends, until 4:20 on TikTok and 7 o'clock on YouTube, it's all about peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand, and if we try, we can all get along. My dogs love you, I love you, and most of all, the man above loves you. Have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon, folks, and I hope to see y'all this evening. One team, one dream. Amen.